Good morning, McGee Engineers. We have had this Kindness is Your Superpower basket up by the office since the beginning of school, and we've spent some time reading the slips that have been put in there. But I noticed recently, one, that I haven't been sharing as much. The last time we shared was at an assembly, and two, that our basket was getting really full. And this is after I've taken some out to share with you. So I just want to take a few minutes to recognize some of the kind things that are happening throughout our building. A shout out to Ben Medina for helping me find books. And not all of the kindness shout outs have names on them. So if they have a name that a student did something, but the person who wrote it maybe didn't sign it. So thanks, Ben, for helping someone find their books. Thanks to Arlo Head in 4K. Arlo told each person at his table that he cared about them. That's awesome, Arlo. This one might apply to a lot of Emily's in the school. Thank you to Emily for letting me use her books. We have a few other ones. A kindness shout out to Mason R in 1-2 Toulier for coming into my room before school to help pass out papers from Mrs. LaRock. Kindness shout out to Autumn for letting me borrow her gym shoes when I forgot to bring my shoes and I was going to have to wear boots. Thanks, Autumn. A few from 4-5. Thank you to Everest for lifting me up when my feelings were down, from Emma Gauthier. Thank you to Deirdre for letting me sit by you on Tuesday. Thank you to, this one might be a few people too, a few Briannas, but thank you to Brianna for helping me in math class when I was stuck. Alex Bricko wrote a kindness shout out to Braden Kotvis. Thank you for being a good friend. Samantha S. said to Mackenzie, thank you for letting me play with you at recess. Kindness shout out to Jenna for being kind and helpful in class, from Camila. Thank you to Sophie for sitting by me and reading, from Melody. Thank you to a kindness shout out to Trevor. Thank you for stacking people's chairs at the end of the day, from Kylie. Kindness shout out to Rylan McAllister. Thank you for helping me spell words in writing. There's not a name there. And this one is a kindness shout out to Luca Lorario. I was helping in the library and some books fell. He helped me pick them up. Thank you, from Kelly Kramer, who is a library helper who helps us out with a lot of things here at school. So thank you, Luca. And finally, last but not least, we have a few teacher shout outs. Kindness shout out to Mrs. Wegner. Thank you for supporting students and staff with your kindness and expertise, from Mrs. Boyan. Thank you to Ms. Hanson for teaching my math class for me, which I know was outside of your comfort zone, from Mrs. Mastrocola. Way to try something new, Miss Hanson. Thank you to Miss Julie for being awesome, funny, and a great teacher, from Jonathan. Thank you to Mrs. Sterner for helping me when I didn't feel well. You wear many hats. You're welcome. Thank you to Miss Dom for helping find teachers to cover our classes so we can take learning walks, from Mrs. Mastrocola. To Miss Hanson for letting 4 or 5 students come in for recess on Thursday. And our last staff kindness shout out is to Mrs. Cowell. Thank you for helping me when I was sick. I think it's awesome that we're recognizing the kindness across our building. And I know we had in our railway groups yesterday, we talked about gratitude and things that we're thankful for. And I know that we'll have more of these in our basket, and I will do more videos for you to share as we can recognize our classmates and our colleagues and everyone in our building for the kindness that we show each other. Have a great day.